What up? What up? I'm not sure who's in here yet. I wonder if that shows me who's in here. No, it doesn't show me. I guess I could see that from here. Got 3 people in here. All right, let's see. Dude, I love this Bored Ape Solana Club PFP. I don't care. People hate on it. I just like how it looks, man. All right, word. Everything looks good to go there. Everything sounds good. Got 11 people up in here. Let me shut this drone down, let it charge up, and everything, boom. All right, let's get it. Let me pull up the screen right here for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at some of the coins that we've been watching, that we've been kind of charting and seeing how things been playing out. I've got a busy ass night ahead of me. Just everything going on with Slurp. We want to help people out and get some of those NFTs drawn up. But I have moved a lot of things around, moved into a little bit more stable meme coins, so to speak, if there is anything like a stable meme coin. These are ones that I have a little bit higher conviction in. But I do want to read something that I kind of wrote up earlier when I was doing a little bit of research into Solana, just because this is a Solana-focused space. Definitely want to talk into that. So some of the stuff I'm going to be covering with content coming up on my YouTube channel is going to be bull run strategies. I mean, when I say YouTube, it starts there, but I funnel out of that. And then the idea is always to get you to go back for most of the content that started there. But bull run strategies, and there's constantly going to be covering some of these better meme coins, maybe going a little bit more depth and deep dive into like where they started, you know, what the team's about. Like, I think that Slurp has a great narrative and story to tell with that one. So that's something I want to talk about. And I think I'm going to have another stream later on, or maybe tomorrow, just to go over some of these stories, because there's a pretty good story regarding some rugs. And what I mean by that is justice being served, with people being actually, served sentences and stuff like that for the wrongdoing. Just like SBF has been sentenced to 25 years, we have other people that have done similar things and similar acts in the States where people in law enforcement and military have connections, and you don't fucking know that until you find out. And some of these people have rugged, sent it to a central exchange, and that's where they were KYC'd. They thought they were just, hit the jackpot. But that's the thing, man. Fast money doesn't last, and it usually gets fucking lost or spent quicker than you get it. So don't be a piece of shit, and it's probably in your best interest, and it works out for the good. But I want to get into that article. It was by Slorg. He's the guy with Soul Incinerator, if you guys know about that. Slurf knows all about that, which is kind of funny how it kind of all goes together. But I want to share that with you at another time. This is the meme stream. We are going to be covering all of the typical meme streams or memes on this stream. I'm going to give a huge shout out to Gokstein Media. I've been rocking with them for almost a year now. They got a great team, and it's, you're seeing more and more of the character and the development of that team coming together. At New York City, there's going to be a huge impact with Gokstein, a lot of partnerships and things going on. I'm hoping that I can make a day trip up there. I don't have transportation locked in, but I'm looking to make at least a day up there to kind of hang out and see everybody and attend some of these events. But with that being said, guys, what's next for Solana? So I know we got the meme coins. NFTs are kind of dialed down a little bit. I would still consider taking a look into your highest convictions and NFT projects. I'm going to go over that in another, actually a video segment, kind of what I'm looking at, what are portfolio pillars, so to speak. But we'll cover that in depth, because I think that's important for people that are making some money right now. You're going to want to know what to put it into. This space isn't going to go away. It's going to definitely, the landscape will change. It won't be the same as just, silly ass fucking, cartoon pictures and apes and shit like that. Like, it will transform into something else. There'll always be a place for that. The art will be there, and that will be like the core foundation, the lifeblood of things. What are you doing, Ruka? You acting crazy for no reason? All right, cool. Just checking on that. Look, seriously, guys, look. I don't know if you can see it, but she's going fucking nuts. Look. Now she knows we're watching it. Psychopath. Fucking psycho. Anyway, let's get into this real quick. All right, so Solana, what's next? Other blockchains can perform a scale for consumer-facing applications like Solana is able to. Not, excuse me. Other blockchains cannot perform or scale for consumer-facing applications like Solana is able to. Finance laid the foundation and showed some of the possibilities, but but when it comes to consumer adoption, Solana is making strides to compete with mobile phones, centralized social media, and other types of services that we are seeing. Specifically, Dripos is one that comes to mind. They've actually flipped the way traditional NFTs and markets work by giving away artwork to hundreds of thousands of people, which creates a platform for artist discovery in this space. And something about Solana that is only possible in Solana is able to, take any idea and run with it, make that, a product, a service, a business, or something like that, or a brand. And another thing that was able to, with content creation as well as subscriptions for the weekly drop. So not only is it a one-time thing where you're trying to mint this out, it's a weekly thing. You can subscribe to it just like you do, your favorite, artist or whatever it is when it comes to music and stuff like that, and different accounts. You can subscribe to these artists and see a different piece of their artwork every single week, which is amazing. And Doodle Devils are doing a great job with that. They partnered up with Early Art. I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Dude, I got so much content that I got to cover, and it'll be a lot of fun to get into that, because that game is going to be a play-to-earn crypto game. You'll actually be able to earn cryptocurrency playing a game on your phone. It's fucking sick, like the pictures, and I'm doing some of the artwork for that as well. It's gonna be sick to see that stuff come out. Super pumped for it. So, but yeah, Drip House, the subscriptions get their weekly drops. Not to mention that they way to tip artists by giving out drips and stuff or the drops or whatever they were. So you're able to go on there and actually, give a tip to them. You can buy them. You get them from just claiming and going to the site for free, which is also amazing because there's actual currency backed behind that, and you don't have to see that. And that's something that we need to remember is, like, for mass adoption to that next step forward, it's using stuff like Crossmint that embeds this and hides it so you don't see it. You just play it, you have a great time, and they make it as easy as pressing a couple buttons to claim your stuff. And Dean has been working very hard with Doodle Dash to be able to do that and implement other things as well. Again, other stuff I need to cover. It's just been a very, very, very busy week or so, and I have quotas that I was trying to hit for myself this year or this month, and just a couple of days left. We'll see where we get. I got 1, 2, 3 full days left, and we'll see what we can get. I mean, the holiday doesn't help any, but we'll make it happen. We'll get as much as we can then. But anyway, all of which is possible in Solana due to the significantly lower cost which users in a new meta are seeing. Gaming is more and more developed, becoming more and more developed, and they're building more and more bridges to make it possible for other blockchains to bring their technology, their games, and their ideas over here. Give me 1 second. Come here. Get over here. You're absolutely out of control right now. Just sit down. You're being ridiculous for no reason. Thank you. You just chill? Just chill and talk to the people? Do you need to go back over there and do that? Or just chill, all right? Fucking nuts. No, you're out of control. All right, all of which is only possible on Solana due to the significantly lower cost which users in a new meta are seeing. Gaming, more and more developers are building and bridging or moving their business and projects over to Solana from other blockchains, where some of the concepts just are not a reality due to the speed and fee associated with the transactions. Not to say that there's anything wrong with them, it's just not possible. The L2 solutions that provide cheaper block space is a overall benefit for the entire crypto industry, which is good moving forward, and will create more opportunities and applications on the blockchain that are just not financial tools. So that's kind of where we're at moving forward. We're going to be seeing a little bit more into gaming. We're going to be seeing a little bit more into social media centralization, mobile phones. We're already seeing the impact of that. Even I think email. I think I saw a server with that. With the token extensions, you're going to have private networks on Solana, on the actual token itself, because there's a lot of privacy things that we weren't capable of before. So take a deep dive into that if you ever get a chance. Look at Solana Foundation. It has so much good information. I'll keep chewing through it and trying to give it to you guys in a very simple, easy way to get to understand. But let's switch gears up here, guys. We want to go take a look at some of these coins, and I'll be completely honest with you. I moved everything into like some my favorite coins that I just have so much conviction with, that it takes the idea of searching for things at a certain point away. Like, yes, I'm going to miss out on some of these Butter, 2Cat, Icy, whatever the fuck those are. I don't care about that. I'm very, very happy with what I found and what I got myself into, and the profits that I'm seeing. Yeah, there's points where, like I say all the time, guys, we got to scale back a little bit. You got to take some of the stuff off of the table. That is definitely a strategy you need to put into place if you're going to be trading and investing into shitcoins this season. It's a cultural thing. It's going to be here. It's not going away. So definitely get yourself prepared and get yourself in a good position, because it makes it a lot easier to sit there and ride that wave. So let me get this whole chart set up nice and good looking right here. Boom. All right, so this is Nub. It's at 8 cents. I got in here right around this congestion. Big shout out to Josh from G Media. He gave a shout out to this coin here. I was able to see the same things that everybody else is seeing with this. Good looks on him for putting that out there, and that's the reason you guys want to be connected with a good team of people. You know, you don't have to have all the same interests, but the same goal in mind is, you know, stacking them W's. And he was able to shout this one out, and I was able to kind of see the same thing. And I've seen his calls before, so I want to give him the credit there. Definitely do. You know, it wasn't my call. It wasn't something that was on my radar. Once I looked into this deeper, it's part of the cat gang. On Asset Dash, there's actually a bundle of cats where all the cat coins you can get, and it really shows you, if you go to a coin market cap, it has them actually isolated, so it shows you the you know, how they're doing. The cat coins on Solana are fucking doing amazing things. You got Cat with Hat, you got Nub, you got Jupiter, like all of those kind of coins like that. They're just doing stupid numbers right now. So I was able to get into this, and as you can see, this guy is starting to build up a more bullish scenario. It's a very early entry into this coin. Anywhere around here, you've only had your first initial run-ups. I do expect there to be some kind of downside. Looks like you're going to see it in the 5 to 6 cent range. Just in my opinion, even if we get something astronomically up to the 20s, 30s, whatever, this will probably come back down and find some support where you're seeing some of this congestion. That's typically how we see it, even if you get this giant crazy run-ups. But like I said, this is Nubcat. This is at $59,533,608 for the market cap, 12,934 holders on this coin. This, I don't know, like your time frame, I don't know your money situation, I don't know what you're looking into. Hey, we're doing good over here. Come on. But I don't know like where you're at with your money. If you're looking for entries in the coins that you're not in, I will tell you, just pump the brakes right now. Let's see how this plays out. If you can't help yourself, put something in there like $5 or something. Let it see how it plays out. This could go all the way back down, be down 80%, and blame that on me because your dumbass didn't take the time to be patient with this. Like you hear it all the time, you read it all the time. Do not ape into these coins. Yeah, time and time again, we see people doing it. I've even been victim sometimes, and I have to get G-checked by the homies to be like, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? Like, take your time. It's going to be here. Let the plays develop. You're going to find entries. People are going to be in. Like, people are in here. So you're going to see this take some dips sometimes. So not a big deal. Sometimes you see longer dips where they make that the whole cup kind of situation. But this is Nubcat. It's touched about almost 9 cents. 8 cents is damn near to the all-time high. Unless you get a wave of momentum and volume in because it's a weekend, definitely I would expect this to kind of take a little bit of a retracement into the low 6 cent range right here, or maybe that's high, I can't even tell. That's 6 cents, 6, 7, 1, whatever. Maybe come down there. If it comes down, just to test that before it comes back up. However, like I said, I'm not too worried about this. I've not taken profit in this. This is something that I'm going to really test my patience and my discipline, and everything I've been hearing from anybody that's made more than a 10x in this is like having a little bit more conviction, a little bit more discipline, and let these things play out. All right, so we'll see where we're at. We're at 59 million. I got in here way earlier. I don't know what the market cap was. So we'll look at 100 million, and then we'll start looking at 150. Only reason I think that is because it's grouped together with so many other coins that have hit these numbers or done stuff like this. So it's something to put on my radar. You guys play this as you will. If you're looking for entries anywhere where there's a lot of congestion, a lot of points right here, just to keep it very simple. If it starts to bounce in them points and you can see the same thing play off, that looks like a good entry to me. Go light, wait for a point where it pulls back. If it starts to run up, average yourself up. Play it safe, but keep something on the side. You don't want to put all your bread on there, because if another play pops off, you need to be able to get into it. And this is a market that you got to be paying attention to. I literally am keeping weights next to my whole fucking desk office area because I want to make sure like I can do all my shit. I'll still go to the gym, but like if it's like, hey, it just makes more sense to wake up and get a little quick workout in here, jump back on here, make content. It's just time is of the essence right now, guys. And, you know, you don't got to burn yourself out if you plan and you prepare for these kinds of things. So with that being said, guys, if anybody was watching these streams, I put a challenge out there. If you see me fucking up and not putting the right fucking best shit on Solana is when, yeah, I don't doubt that that's a good one right there. So let's give a shout out to Lex up here, big time supporter. But I did put a challenge out there, guys. If I put up a chart and I have the wrong thing down at the bottom, let me know, and you know, somebody will get 0.1 Solana. But you guys fucked up on that, so I get to save my own monies this time. That's on y'all. So Myro, let me switch the chart up real quick. You can't win now. That doesn't work that way. You can try, but I'll just sit there and laugh at you. All right, cool. We're at 27 cents, something like that. Excuse me. I got 51 people up in here already. Man, appreciate all the support, guys. It means a lot coming in and hanging out. Makes it a lot more fun, but I mean, I'll be doing this anyway. Damn, boys, girls, look at this. I don't know what I do with this fucking thing over here. So just let that be what it is. I really couldn't tell. Yo, why is my mouse tripping? All right, we wanted to let's just do it. No, 3 months. That's what we gotta get to. Oh, it's because I have this thing scrunched up here. Let me just do that for you guys. All right, so we're respecting that trend. I drew this way early. We've had all of this just bouncing off of this trend line. I mean, you guys start noticing this stuff in your own charts, and you start seeing like, hey, that looks pretty cool. Like, you know, it is working out. All right, so that's the big cup and handle thing. That's when we have a little bit of downside, a lot of bit of downside. You find your re-entries. This is when we started talking about the coin here early February. Saw this run up for a nice 10x from that call for damn near. We came down about 50% here. Found some support rate where we broke out. I was saying, let's follow this trend, put our magnet up, put our rocket up there. The rocket ship is loaded, baby. We are ready to roll back up to all-time highs. We're starting to make that move. We'll see what happens with Solana. It's at $1.86. Not bad, not great though. We want to see this in the 200 range. It's going to start pushing the rest of these things up here. So expect some, or I'm hoping, I can't expect it, but I'm hoping for this weekend to give us a little bit of momentum to the upside, set some new supports in all of these meme coins. I think it's a good time for it. We'll see how things play out. I just think that there's a lot of excitement in the market overall. It's just coming up more and more and more and more on, you know, more of a Web 2, I guess, kind of basis. Instagram, Facebook, all of those types of things are starting to pop up. All of your headline like news stations and finance things are starting to bring up meme coins, Solana, specifically Solana. Yes, they talk about Bitcoin. That's always going to be talked about when crypto starts to move. It's the first motherfucker to move. But what they're really focusing on is like, yo, there are a lot of people coming over here. Like, the amount of wallets, the amount of transactions, the amount of everything is just absolutely insane right now. So, and the other thing is, not to get too nerdy on you guys, but the fact that Solana is supporting this, like the blockchain is letting this like happen. You know, yeah, we have a little bit more of a delay than we did in the fucking bear market, but you know what? In the bear market, there was a fraction of the amount of people here. So we got to kind of take that into consideration. I still don't like it, but it is what it is. It doesn't take that long. It's just like, sometimes I'm like, I used to click this and it was already there. I mean, the transactions, like, they still work. Sometimes it's just a little slow. It depends on what you're doing. Not a big deal, but Myro is chilling at 27 cents, almost 28 cents. We've had a little bit of higher highs here. Where are we topped out at? About 29 cents right here. We feel this up here is probably going to make its move back up around this section right here in the low 30s. So look for that move. We're at 275 million, 46,000 holders right here. Myro is doing its thing. I would like to see this kind of form into a nice cup and handle. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Kind of like this did right here. Maybe we can get this one go up here to the next levels and maybe in the 60s, 70, I don't know. Something like this. It would be great to see that. That's just basically like from here is 30 some cents and we went up to 45 for the most part, 44. So if we were to do that, that'd be 50, So maybe 60 cents is where this one's next target is if it just kind of follows the same pattern. Somewhere in this area. What would that give us? Like in April, 420. Maybe we'll hit 69 cents. How fucking crazy would that be to hit 69 cents on Myro on 420? Let me put something here. I'm just gonna put a little sticker here. Let's see if I find a little bush or something. Yeah, I can find a bush easily. This is too stupid. Load up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. All right. Do we want? We'll do the old school bud right here. Let's go to 69 cents on 420. Right around here. This would be hilarious if this hits, dude. All right. We're gonna do it at like 420. How close can I get? This is how you know you're a degen when you're trying to set a reminder to hit an all-time high at 420 on 420. Oh wait, we gotta go up just a little bit. This is stupid. Oh, right there. That's close enough for me. That'll work. That's our target. Oh, we gotta make it bigger though. Hold on. Bang. All right, now we're fucking cooking. That bitch right there. All right. Hopefully we get this movement to the upside. And man, who do you know can chart like this, boys? All right. Let's keep the ball rolling there. We got a nice chart set up here. We're going to be taking this rocket up to 420 here at 69 cents. See how it plays out. Hope somebody screenshots this and post it to the timeline. Oh, fuck. Let's take a look at Kira. A little bit of a pullback on Kira. Not too sad about that because they've got a huge, time frame. Seeing how this is going to play out. But we'll keep our eyes on this one. Just keep you guys updated. Let you know what's going to, lately been going on. This is at 9 cents right now, so it did make a little bit of a, recovery right there. Love to see it. But man, look at this run up right there. That's amazing to see that. As soon as I started talking about it, boom. So this right here is great to see. It's like twice as long to come back down. If it was to come all the way back down, maybe even 3 times as long. But the thing is, it's taking its time. That means there's only a few people taking profits. People might be just kind of tapping out a little bit here and there, rotating into other coins, making some more money. I guarantee you see a cycle back in of more liquidity coming into this coin. I know that they're burning coins too, or Kira as well. So there's a lot going on with Kira. And again, this is CyberFrog's ecosystem. It's the lifeblood of Thor and all of that good shit over there. 3 million on the market cap here, 2,424. You got 24 holders on here. That's Kobe's number, baby. Let's get it. Big fan of Kobe Bryant. If you guys don't follow Kobe, I mean, even if you don't like basketball, the dude's got some like super inspirational, motivational, whatever you want to do. Mamba mentality through and through kind of thing. But yeah, definitely take a look at Kira, guys. I've been talking about this down here in the 3 cent range because I just kind of trusted the homies were doing something special, and I was able to take this. Again, I did not take profits. I've only added to the bag when I had a little bit of other weird shit and just rolled it into it because I'm not looking to make 100X's on stuff that I get kind of like randomly. Some airdrops I will hold and just I've learned my lesson to sell them before it's too soon. So some of them I will just even add to. Like I got that Mew. We're gonna cover that one. Yo, you guys are so bad at this game. Captions. Kira. I'll be up. Shit, that's like what's that? 0.2 soul I saved myself, guys. Thank you so much for not paying attention. Not mad at you there. But look, Kira looking good, charts looking good, going flat across here, finding support right around these areas right there. Looks like we're going to be sticking around here because it did make that reversal right here. if we can reclaim that little bit of a support and move to the upside, love to see it. Again, the Cyber Frogs, if you don't know about Cyber Frogs, fuck, they're one of my favorite fucking projects. I think they're coming out with some new artwork. They got the Thordinals. I mean, it's an all-in-one. If you want to put all your funds into one project, that would be one that I would definitely suggest. And you probably couldn't go wrong with that. Just be part of them and not buy anything else ever again. You'd probably be absolutely okay with it just because of all the things that they offer in that project and how bullish they are on themselves, man. They got shit to prove for themselves. And when you see people doing that, you got something really cooking. So special project over there. I'm really fortunate to get myself in there as early as I did, get some of these coins before they went so like this high. You know, there's definitely people that have been buying up here. That's why it ran up that high. But you know, at some point it has to come back down. So we'll look for this to, you know, make its move, and we'll keep tracking this one just like we do all the other ones, guys. But we are going to keep the ball rolling. I said I was going to keep this shorter, but it sounds like it's fucking just going just as long as the other ones. What do we have next on the list here? Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Boom, boom. All right. Let's see what we got cooking over here, guys. Up 9.2% on the day. Get off me. You come up here all crazy like. We got Bonk making his move up here. This is the second move that it made like this. So we take a look back out like I do with all these charts, guys. I always go back to like 3 months. I want to see what it's been doing. I want to see what the history on this chart is kind of looking like. See if there's a story it's being told, because it's better to look at it that way than looking so close up in here. You get kind of lost in the sauce. So when you see this, you had your first run up, came back down. We see this kind of just happened on that last coin we were looking at, and we'll kind of see where we're going to get back in there on Kira. Remember, we had that run up there. It kind of looks almost the exact same. Had that, came back down, found support, and I said, all right, we reversed, we reclaimed that. Next thing is you got your targets up here, and it starts to chop back down. And again, this one came back down, found the same supports. Not a big deal. But again, you see how this kind of looks very similar to what we just saw. Keep that stuff in mind, guys. That's what you want to start to see, and that's where you want to build your conviction on these lines right there. You don't even need to draw a line, but if it makes you happy and it makes you feel like a cool little trend or fucking charter dude, then do it the fuck up, bro. Who cares? Don't even have to be perfect. Just say somewhere around here. This is where I like to see it. So if you zoom out, and again, this is on the hour chart. You zoom out, you take a look over here. If this was to ever come back down, this is the lowest I would think it would probably go. You'd have a lot of places where this could stop before it comes all the way down. But again, this is like a point where on Bonk where you find the most support. Bing, 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 bing. But here's one thing I do want to see. If you see these points right here, it comes back down 1, 2, 3. It triple bottom and then came back up. We kind of saw that happen with a couple other charts, specifically Nub recently. So we'll go back and look at that towards the end. But again, we got our cup right here. We might see a little bit of a handle. We might get some momentum to the side, or we could get this kind of thing happen. It comes back down and forms some stability across there. So if this makes you feel better and helps you sleep at night, we'll do one of these little lines. Charts aren't super complicated, guys, and they don't fucking mean that it's absolutely going to work out. It's just something to kind of give you a guide or something to watch. Gives you more of a narrative that's not perfect, but it's close enough for me. We'll see how it plays out. But that's Bonk. 2,649,681,000 holders on here. Things are looking good. They are cooking. Call me crazy. I could see this close to a penny. Close to it. Like, I think this does Shiba type shit, this run. But we'll see. It's just one of the first ones that comes up on any kind of like site or search or suggestion. But with that being said, guys, like I am going to try to keep this thing moving a little bit quicker. So bear with me here. What do we have next on the list there? It looks like Bonk, JLP. Let's see where JLP's at. It's probably just moving up because JLP just does that as a standard kind of with that coin. I talk about it every single time. You know, crazy. What you doing out here? Boom, boom, boom. JLP, where'd you go? 254. I'm looking for $2.80, baby. I think that's on its way. We hit that crazy spike up there that one day, and after that, I was like, "Yep, that's the next target." You know, that's the next spot where I see this, you know, headed towards in the short term. But we'll see. It looks pretty flat right here. But what I want you to do is take your little mousy mouse, click on 3 months, take a look at this chart, and just tell me what you see. If you invested into this here on January 1st, 2024, you'd be up like 60 cents, 70 cents every single coin. And at no point really should you have had any fear. Like, if you had all of this run up, this is nothing. This is like, oh yeah, whatever, do your thing. Just try to scare me out. But you know, I'm just saying, man, you're just gonna see this thing climb. It's JLP. This is liquidity for Jupiter Perpetuals. 342 million on here, 43,655 holders on JLP. It's one of my favorite tokens, guys. Definitely don't fade it. This one's definitely going to do numbers. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead and take a look at WIF. WIF is up 21% on the day. I love to see it. $3.62. If you guys are fading WIF, you took your hat off. You're fucking crazy. This is the most obvious goddamn play of the fucking season for me, for anybody at all. Like, it's just clearly going to do good. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you. If you do not see this, you might as well just hand your money over to your friends and let us take it from you, because this was a joke and now it's a realistic fucking $3. Yo, we just tapped it right now. Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Let's fucking go. That's insane. What? Yo, hold up. Let me. Diamond hand. See, y'all are tripping if you ain't doing this shit. God damn. What do I have this in? Yo, look at this bad motherfucker. This thing was all the way up here, bro. $3.98. Holy shit. It breaks $4. This thing is doing whatever it wants to do, and no way it's gonna stop it. Nobody's gonna stop it. This thing is fucking. Yo, could you imagine this thing at like $34 or some shit like that? Like, yo. Woo! I'm hyped as fuck. This is gonna be a wild ass week. I just see it now. Shit's gonna just be stupid crazy. Like, we're going so much more high. And I'm glad I got in my position, bro. I was talking about this on my fucking channel at like 49 cents. That was late for some people. Holy shit. This is the first time I've really looked at any of the charts today, so I'm just as excited as y'all. So yeah, we're looking for $4. We're almost there, baby. We're about to crush that, and then it's like 420. Yo, this is insane. Anyway, we'll see how this keeps going. Like I said, 3 billion, or excuse me, I did not say this. 3,837,100,000 holders. Broke that probably today or something very recently. Love to see it. This is just the beginning, baby. We are cooking. Man, that's cool. Makes me a happy motherfucker. I'll tell you what. I have not looked at my wallets. I don't know what my balances are. But yeah, let's just keep the ball rolling on this one. WIF is looking good, man. Let's see what cat with hat looks like. Come on, cat with hat. Let's go ahead. See WIF. Bang. Where are we at? 17% in the last 4 hours. That means it's down just a little bit. Okay. All right. I don't like seeing that. At fucking least, we're kind of respecting that line. Like, this is the biggest thing I've been looking at. This is getting flatter and flatter and flatter, where it's just going flat. And I've talked about this before. You start to see this thing flatline, it's dying or it's going back up. Simple as that. Not much else to see here. 352 million. A lot of money on this coin. A lot of people hold 964,000, almost as much as Dogwoof had. So just kind of expect a very similar reaction shortly. That's kind of like what I'm seeing. I just got a feeling the numbers are looking too similar right now. As far as the holding count, I bet you that they want this to be very similar to Dogwoof hat, because if you get C whiff and whiff, like that's just a match made in heaven. Just kind of like Mew was, you know, cat with the dog suit, whatever it was. That thing's pretty damn funny. But wow, that's great to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at our super micro cap coin founder without abs. No, that's not founded without abs. Where we at? Bang. And look, they are up 0.29% on the day. Nothing crazy. I think one of the whales left here from what I was reading, but they're still cooking. 1,449 holders, 24,000 on this one. Super tiny market micro cap on this one, guys. But I hold it. I'm going to keep holding on to it. I'm going to find points where I can probably add into this coin. This isn't going to be my, go to heaven with this one, but definitely looking to keep supporting this coin because they're doing a lot of good shit for Solana in general. Dean is the founder of this, the founder of Doodle Devils. He works with Super Team UK. He's been making partnerships with Cubic and a couple other people, I believe, with Founder Without Abs. I know that they're partnered with Doodle Devils as well. But we'll continue to see things kind of, develop for Founder Without Abs. But I am always going to talk about this because it's just part of the duty. You got to do the thing, man. You got to do the damn thing. But let's go ahead and take a look at our boy Slurf. See how things look here. All right. We had our cup and a little handle. Kind of had that little bit of a pickup to fill this all the way up almost to the top. Looks like you didn't quite achieve that. It came back down. I had a little bit of a dip. This would be a point where I would not be uncomfortable buying into, just seeing how the chart is performing. This reminds me a very, very similar reaction to Jupiter, where it was getting slow. People were kind of fudding it. I mean, that's taking away the narrative, the day-to-day shit, like how involved I am with this coin and this team. And I'm going to be making some of the traits and working on the NFT collection with them, with the other artists. I've been making people Slurp PFPs and shit like that. So if you want one, reach out to me. DMs are open, or just hit me up on, just say, hey, whatever. And, I haven't asked anything for them. Anything donated is appreciated, but it's more or less for the community until we get to the point of making the trades, putting this all together. I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing grows and performs, man. It's a lot of fun being in this community. Every single day they are showing up and going all the way in. And dude, it's perfect timing. Things are already on fire. They're about to leg up, and like it just feels like now is the best time for something this insane to happen. I'm going to be covering this one. This is going to be the next piece of content, covering Slurf, kind of in depth on a little bit of the story, so people are kind of up to date and understand why this thing is going so crazy. But we'll continue to build this thing out, continue working together as a community and a team, and see how this thing goes, man. Like a lot of opportunity in this one right here. This has 351 million on it, 69,113 holders on here. It's chilling at 70 cents. Good numbers to enter, good numbers to accumulate. Fucking Slurp up, dog. I like this coin a lot. I like the team. I almost forget that this is a coin with like how fun it is to be part of this one. But let's go ahead and pull things over and take a look at Mumu. You guys missed another opportunity. That's 0.3 soul that I could have potentially given out, and you guys did not catch me on that, man. Shame on y'all. No, not that one. Mumu. Mumu broke the trend. I sold out of this coin. I haven't been holding on to this thing. This has not been one of my favorites lately. I've moved all my attention to other things. However, let me just address why I've done that, and it's not a big deal. I don't think this is a bad coin. I think this still has tons of upside. But I got out of it because I just kind of saw, this is where I got in, like I said, right around this trend right here. I saw it kind of I was trying to follow it here, but it broke through that. And once I saw it hit here, I was like, all right, well, let me just do this, see if this extends. And it kind of followed it right here, kind of similar, same channel at least, if you would put another one up there. What do I mean by channel? Well, if you were to take another little trendy trend and go pink, and you go make parallel lines. There's actually a button where you can hit parallel, like one of these guys over here, and it would literally make this channel for you. But you can see right here, basically it's going tink, 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 all the way up. And then it broke that trend line or that trend. So once it does that, you start to look across here. And this is just typical TA stuff, guys. You look at the first couple of run-ups and say, all right, let me just draw a line here. Where does it start to bounce? All right, we got one right there. It doesn't look too crazy. All right, see what else we got. What else we got? This looks pretty good up here. We got some movement up here. So let's just run it back from here all the way back to the beginning of time. Looks like pretty healthy. Looks like maybe we could continue to play along there. So at this point, I'm going to just watch it and, not guarantee anything is going to happen with Moo. Along this, it might fall back down to these areas, but this starts to let you know where am I going to buy at? Not anywhere in here, because there's not a lot of places that, well, I mean, there are some right here, but we'll see where this stops at first. And if we can draw another line and that connects the dots, then great. That's where you're going to want to start putting your targets at the buy or your buy orders, whatever the case is. Or if it's going the other direction and you picked your exits, you do your limit orders, your sell orders. You pick them up here. Like if this is run up here, you say, all right, remember how I said it's 69 cents for Myro? Maybe I'll put a sell order at 69 cents. I sell 80% of my position right there. Leaves 24 moon bag. I got bread to move into another one. If Myro comes back down, I can take my initial and put it back into there, take that profit off the table completely, and improve the quality of my life. Like that's what you're supposed to do with your money. Put it into something that's a store of value like Bitcoin, where it's less likely to go down and you'll be able to maybe get some of the increase. I'm not buying Bitcoin right now because I'm not focused on that. If I was to get a shit ton of money and I think that Bitcoin's going to, go down at some point and everything else is going to follow, it's going to stable, wait for it to crash and just sit on the sidelines until I make my move. I won't make any money in that time, maybe little bits, but the bulk of my money will be stable, waiting for a point to enter in there. Maybe I'll buy and average myself at whatever the case is, because you don't know how the market goes. But that's kind of just a quick, I don't know where I went with that, but there you go. There you go. However, if you're watching this, something you're going to want to pay attention to. All right, if Moo, you're not in it or you're out of it, you just kind of like watch, like this is the top. Is this going to continue selling off down to the, where is it going to meet right here before it changes direction? You can use different tools, whatever you want to do, but this is the trend that we were in. It broke its trend. I got out somewhere around this area right here. I just didn't like what I was seeing. I thought it was going to come down. I didn't want to lose anything I had in there. I wasn't in early. I was just kind of running it for a couple days. This is something that probably will, continue to make moves to the upside and make profits. But I've got myself set up for other positions where I'm going to talk about this one. If it comes down to like these areas, I might be more likely to get back in and make a little bit of a swing or a flip, whatever you want to call it, like that. But this is Moo chilling at 36,044,864 holders on there. You guys see the levels. I'm trying to show you where I find levels where I can just kind of like look at it and be like, this looks like that. And I use the grid patterns back here where I don't have to draw the lines. That's why you don't see me draw them. And it looks like I'm just making shit up. And I also am just making shit up. So whatever. I'm not a fucking financial advisor. I'm not none of this shit. I'm just a guy on the internet looking at coins and talking about them. All right, Moo. You guys want to look at Apple? This looks like it's down doing what Apple does, but there's a lot of people that are excited about it. Might as well. Where are we at with time? 43 minutes. All right. All right. Apple's got 227 million on it on their market cap. They've got 19,472 holders. Seems like you got some bag holders on here. Doesn't look like it's too crazy of coin, nothing too appealing, except for it's down from some of its highs. It still looks like it's trending in a nice position right here. It doesn't look terrible at all. You're seeing a very similar pattern right here. I was saying before, if this was to come down to this area, this would be a point where I would like to buy in the 2 cent range, because you saw this make a lot of runs from the 2 cent range, like right here, kind of ran up here to 4 and 5 cents. Same thing right here. You're around 2.5 cents to 5 cents right there. You got a nice double up right here. So we'll be watching that again to kind of see if it's going to repeat the pattern or make a new all-time high. Other than that, you'll just kind of keep your eye on it, make sure this doesn't go too far down below these marks, like this point, and yeah, probably that point. See this high right here, just like all the way across, maybe that one. But this is going to have to play out a little bit more. It's not giving me too much to work with, except for this area right here. This looks pretty solid, so I would not think that it's going to go too much further down. However, it can do whatever the fuck it wants to, and if it does, that's your own ass. You've been looking at charts long enough, I hope, or at least you're watching your P&L, or you have enough conviction where you're like, you know what, I still got some bread left. I'm going to add to my bag if this goes down. If you got up here, this is a great time to start averaging them because you've seen this make this move twice now. So if you're looking to, recover some gains that you might have lost in these trades, trying to like falling into FOMO or thinking this is going to break up to the upside, like usually if I see these look so perfect, I'm like, this shit ain't fucking working. This is breaking down like a motherfucker. Like, ain't no way. But then you get to reclaim it anyway, so it's not a big deal. But again, if you're down, this is a good point where you want to start looking because you've seen this play, this position, you've seen this action over here, you see it again over here. Play it as you want to, guys, but these are the kind of things you want to look at. If you're down, if you're up, keep chilling. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, just keep hanging out. But again, that's Avel, 27,019,472 holders on here. 2 cents, working its way back up. Hopefully you guys get to reclaim your all-time high. Again, I'm not in this coin, just going to talk about it because it's doing things over here on Solana. But I will talk about Opus, and I am happy about Opus. Opus is a coin that I'm a big fan of. I want to do more with them. I'll be straight up with you. I would love to do more with this team, with this coin. It broke 1 million. I think this goes to 10 million. I've seen this thing perform extremely fucking well. That's where I'm at with this. I would love to see this. I got an 81 cents. I want to see this thing up at $8, $10, whatever the case we can do. We've been there before, and that's like right here. Like, if you thought that $4 was a fucking joke with Whiff, look at it now. It's 2 cents away from breaking all-time high off of a fat finger. Now look at this situation right here. They talked about building and developing. The guy's constantly on here. I'm just going to tag him right now. Talk about him on stream. Let me switch my fucking accounts up here. I meant to fucking at everybody that was that I was talking about on stream. I need to get somebody to like co-host these with me, and like, or I could do it myself. But it would be cool to have somebody jump on here and be like, yo, we're at 135. Hey, let's go. But I like the coin, I like the colors, I like the name, I like everything about this. I'm a big fan of them. And let's see, right here, there's a community newsletter. Oh, no. That's just for Solana. So they're trying to come together. I'm going to reshare this on my name as well. Driven by the belief that any crypto asset can skyrocket 100x and 1000x in a few days, some inexperienced crypto traders invest in projects and meme coins, often resulting in financial losses. Opus. The ink is dry. Well, take a look, man. These guys are definitely gearing up to do something cool. And I bought myself a bag, so I'm going to keep talking about them. I got my notifications on for them, so I'll keep you guys updated on Opus. I am very bullish on them. I would like to see them return to these all-time highs. You make a hell of a bag if you are along for the journey. I mean, let's take a look at the numbers these guys have done before, man. This is nothing to bat an eye at. Like, it's just stupid numbers over here. Like, what the fuck? What's going on over here, bro? Like, $10. Let's take me back to $10, please. Please and thank you, sir. But this is what I'm looking at. Let's just take a big look at this here. We're looking to fill this gap. As crazy as that sounds, we're looking to fill this gap here. Whatever you want to say, I don't care. I'm here. We're at 1 million. I've been here before 1 million. We'll see how this plays out. I'm going to be an advocate for Opus. I hope Opus is paying attention and they like it. And we'll see if we can get any kind of partnerships or something like that. They are a smaller crew. I already asked about them sponsoring spaces and stuff like that. So we'll play it at, day by day, one by one, but we'll see what we can get into. But this is Opus, and Did I? Yo, nobody. That's 0.4. Yo, you guys are nuts. I don't even have Opus on here, do I? Or no? Right here. I gotta add this one. Yo, that's hilarious. Boom. And all right, show that motherfucker. Come on. We got Opus up. Oh, it said it's already here. All right, so I did have that up. Trying to play me. 81 people in here. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you retweet this or repost this or whatever the hell the words are for that one. But appreciate you guys coming in, man. It's a lot of fun doing this, talking about these coins. But this is Opus. This is only possible on Solana. It's one of my favorite coins. I just love the name of it. I think it's probably one of the better ones, and I don't know why it hasn't done better. But I'm glad it hasn't because it gave me time to get into this coin. I wish I was buying it over here in the 50 cents, 30 cents. I mean, even in the fucking 20s, man. This thing was down in the goddamn dirt. You bought this in the 10-cent range, you were cooking, baby. 10x on there. I wasn't that fortunate. I got in at 81 cents, and we'll see what we continue to do through that run. Where was the 81? Was it 81 cents? No, maybe it was 50 some cents. I don't fucking remember, to be honest with you. No, it was 81 cents. It was right around here. So we'll see what we got. We'll keep watching this thing cook, and you know, only possible on Solana. $1.38. It's moving its way up here, guys. We're gonna make it. Your bags are gonna be okay, and I'm excited to bring back your bag. That's the NFT little project collection thing. I got a couple little side one-on-one things going, but we're not gonna talk too much about that. But yeah, contact address, everything. Check it out. Opus is dope. That being said, guys, let's rock and roll. We're gonna look at Book of Meme. I sold out of this. Put this all of my Book of Meme into. I put all my Book of Meme into what's it called? Not Mew. Might have put it into Bored Ape Solana Club's coin. I don't know if I put it into Slurf, or maybe I put it in the Nub. I don't know. I pretty much put everything into Solana, and then I like redistributed my coins. And I know I'm gonna miss out on some of these other ones, but I'm all right with it because I know that I've made like 300% so far on a couple of these coins that have just been cooking. You can see the ridiculous lines we're drawing here. Let's just take a big zoom out and see what we're watching here, what we're looking. I think that we're trying to see that this is going to repeat a bump kind of scenario, and it looks like it is. So this is what I'll say. Something like this where you're at 1 cent right now and you've been up at here at the high of 2 cents. It's a nice little double up. It's not going to take much for it to happen. You're at 974,000. Excuse me, million. I don't know why I always fucking do that. 974 million market cap here, 72,298. Just expect this to continue to go flat across until more people want to push this number up into the billions. Like, this is not going to take much. This is one of the most talked about. People who are very strong community members of this coin. I would love to get back into it at these levels, even lower. If we can go lower, I'll be happy, but I don't think that's the case. I think we're going to be finding somewhere a last opportunity to get this at a penny. And again, this total supply is 69 billion or 68 billion 980 million 154,190 coins totally in this. So this has potential to continue to run itself up here and run up in price. So keep your eyes on Book of Meme. Not something that you should take off of your watch list. And again, if I had the liquidity available right now, I'd be dropping shit into this one, waiting to see what would happen. But I like it here. All right, Popcat, that's up next. Popcat. Love Popcat. It's one I do like this coin, and I'm not upset about selling off. I made a nice little bit of profit on here, but I did put this into either Bored Ape Solana Club or whatever. Like I said, I put this in the Soul. This filled the gap, like we talked about, guys. This is what we look for. This is why we chart. This is why we watch these things play out, and looks fucking good. Like, I think I got out somewhere around here. I don't remember exactly, but it was sometime last night. But yeah, somewhere around this general area. But it made its leg up, sold off just a little bit, and then it shot right back up, which is great to see. So if you guys held on to this, is your long-term play. Good gains on you guys. Love to see you guys making wins in here. We're at 36 cents. I was talking about this and fucking around with this thing in like the 20 somethings. Like, I don't know, maybe even like right over here, 22, something like that, 21. I don't know. exactly where it was. But again, you're seeing a lot of similar charts. You got the trend, broke down, found support, broke back up, same exact trend, fill the gap, probably get 50%, come down, or you just start breaking up to all-time high and you just continue to go and price discovery and see where that ends up. No telling at all where something like Popcat can go. A lot of people know about this coin. A lot of different countries are into a lot of these coins at this point. So we're not just in a a small little group. This is like a global phenomenon when it comes to meme coins on Solana. Everyone's talking about them, and I mean everyone's talking about them. Don't get it twisted. The good thing about that, guys, is you get more people involved with these coins. You get these little cabal situations lower and lower and lower where they're not able to manipulate the coins as much. This top 10 holders has 12% of the entire coin, which is great to see, because even if all of these guys drop their shit, that dip is going to be massive, but you'll be able to see people eating that thing up. There's just a lot more people versus the top 10. You got 90% versus, well, 82%, or yeah, 82%, 88%, what the fuck, yeah, versus 12 or so, 87 versus 12, basically. Anyway, my point is, these are great numbers to see. Even if you're at these points right there, like it just, there's a lot more to go. Keep that in consideration. All right, we're gonna take a look at Bored Ape Solana Club. Do I have this written down here yet? This might be too new for us. All right, let's add this bad boy right now. Cash tag. I'm gonna all cap this one. I'm gonna do a huge graffiti piece with this, just to tell you guys that are listening right now. I'm probably gonna film it. I've ordered a sprayer. I'm gonna do a giant fucking piece with this thing. BASE, big ass fucking letters. You guys wait for it. I'm telling you right now. You'll be like, oh fuck, this dude's nuts. All right, so this thing is nuts, dog. I have no idea how to explain anything here, but we're gonna give it our best shot. I remember when this thing ran up and I had no parts of it. I was like, I always wanted to be part of that coin, bro. What? I literally remember when this thing went live. It was around Thanksgiving, yeah, right here. And this thing was up at like $300 fucking dollars, dude. I was like, dog, what? Like, you had opportunity to get into this thing. I mean, I know it looks like it's going up, but this is the 2-hour chart right here, bro. Like, you had a chance to get in this fucking thing, and it ran up, boy. Boy, did it sell off, though. All the way from $300, god damn, all the way down. 10x down, negative 10x. Let's go. All the way down, 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 down. We're going down, down, down. This thing went up, dude. I mean, you get it. We're in the under $1 range. So probably not great for the coin, but yo, the comeback has been amazing. Yo, I've been so impressed with Dak and this entire team with Bored Ape Solana Club. Let me just tell them, yo. Solo Rogue, I'm slurping you back right now, pimpin'. Slurp. Yo, there's so many wild ass slurp motherfuckers in here. I love y'all. This shit be wild as fuck. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so yeah, you guys saw this thing. It was up at 300. Do I think it's going to go back 300? I don't know, but I did see that Dak wanted to be part of a 10x, 100x, want to be part of something monumental and very cool in this space. So this has been 100% redistributed out to the community. Every single piece of this is completely out there. The goal is to run this thing back up for a 10x from here. I've got myself set up. I've been buying into this thing to make sure I had a nice bag of this, because I've locked my NFT up for a year as well. I've PFP'd it. I'm going to be rocking out. If I was to change or update it, it's only going to be a slurped version of it, done by one of the homies, one of the artists on the team. But we'll see how this plays out, guys. I fucking love this one to death. Like, I see the 10x potential. So my conviction's there, and we'll keep that going. But we just passed an hour. Thank you guys for being part of this. Big shout out to you guys for being here. You can be anywhere in the world, but you tuned in tonight, and it means a lot. So we're today. I don't know where the fuck you're at, to be honest. It's 7:30. Let's take a look at the last one on the deck, and then we'll wrap things up with Nub just to take another look. Mewa got airdropped to me, guys. I don't know what the fuck this one is, but I looked into it. It's Cat in the Dog's World. It's up 71%. Holy shit. I made some money on this one, and I bought into this one because I got the airdrop, and that was already up. I was like, well, I've seen this, I've heard about this. I got an airdrop from this for holding on to whip, for holding on to ball. So I added into this thing, and I'm glad I did. Come on, let's go. All right, sheesh, 71.71%, baby, on the day. That's a beautiful thing to see. Let's take a look at the 3-month. Where we at? Bang, bang. Look, guys, I almost didn't smoke any weed here this whole time. So I saw this. This is the first time I saw this chart. This is very new. And the airdrop, this is probably going to be one of those, if you head on to it, you're going to be happy. So I basically doubled my position from the airdrop, and it went down just a little bit, one of these things right here. But yo, you got this coming back, and this is probably going to continue to descend. This is another very popular coin. It's got a lot of love. 23 million on the market cap, 142,000 holders. Like I said, this got distributed very well. Distribution on coins is extremely important to the right holders, the right communities, and the right times. And if you get that, if you just nail it, whew, you were set. You were absolutely going to be cooking. But we'll see how this plays out. Great chart right here. Came all the way back down here, and it's rebuilt itself. Nice little bit of a trend going up here. You know, this broke through here. So, excuse me. And this is on the hour, so you're not going to see anything crazy happen through here. But there's not a lot of room for this to stop. So you can continue to see this thing develop. And let's just go to the 5-day just to see how this thing's playing out. Okay, it's that new. There has not been 5 days. There's been 1, 2. All right, you're early as fuck in this coin, and it's up with a crazy market cap. We'll see how this plays out. I expect this to reclaim the all-time high, fill that gap pretty easily. It just looks like it's going to, or it wants to. If it does not, what you would probably see happen is somewhere along here or here, where these two, this has the most right there. You got a nice W. But right here looks like this could be a point where this might want to come back down to and start to find some support and rebuild itself back up. If it does not come back down, then you're breaking this all-time high, and you're going to find support somewhere around here. That's just what I see. That's what I would hope and expect to happen. But we're going to go take a quick look over at Nub, see how rich we are. All of this is pre-rich, by the way, guys. Not financial advice, but pre-rich the fuck out of it. Looks like this wants to go back to the upside, but like I said, when you see all of this thing look too perfect, sometimes I'm just like, nah, this definitely is going to reject and come back down. But this is kind of like an inverted head and shoulder in a way, not too pretty. We'll see what happens. 381% on the day. Probably got myself part of that 300-some%. But like I said, if this does not break out or whatever, you might see it kind of go flat. That's just hoping for it to be perfect, but likelihood is we come down a little bit and it bounces back up to the upside. We'll play it out. We'll let this thing roll. I'm not looking to make any moves other than sitting on my hands and drawing these motherfucking slurps because, yo, this shit is fun. All right, guys, enough of the fucking coins. Let's have some fun. Let's get into this real quick because I got shit to do. I'm going to be recording a piece on Slurf in general. And we're also going to be taking a look at, let me get out of all these tabs right here. Boom, boom, boom. It smells like food is ready. I ain't gonna lie. These motherfuckers out here chasing meme coins. So you are in like the best coins. What are y'all chasing shit for still? Nuts. We need all the help we can get. Yeah, man. Pete, the hodler Pete, he's one of the guys helping with the art thing, so they need all the help they can get. I am all hands on deck to help get this Slurf shit set up. Yeah, man, I'm so fucking pumped. I love when fun shit like this happens. So Let me go to Slurf's page right here. I just want to look at the artwork and stuff like that because I know there's a page for it. I just don't know exactly how to get to that. Still a noob. It's my first day. All right, let me go to share screen. So here we go. Nuts. Where's that? Where's that? Slurf. All right. I'm going to go to the media part because there's just a bunch of, oh, that was it right there. I got a space open right now. I'm about to go jump into that and take a look. But man, look at all this cool artwork. Look at all this stuff, dude. People constantly just dropping shit in here all day long. Meme after meme. People work so long trying to get some of this. Like, this one's great. This one's good. I'm going to repost this one real quick. I like this one the most right now. Big Slurf money, baby. Let's go. Look at him riding the wave, slurfs up, bro. This is so good. All right, we're gonna slurf it up. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that dude was too. That was cool too. All right. Let's see. Let me drop a slurf. Oh, we got the chat popping. Yo, Diamond Marquee in here. What's up, pimpin'? Dude will explode. What's up, Bumpy Knuckles? Thank you guys for being in here. Slurfs up, baby. Slurf. Slurps. Bum, 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 bum. All right, guys, that's pretty much all we had. We're going to get into some other stuff. Like I said, I want to record. We're at 7:37. This is just over an hour, just past what I wanted to do. I was trying to keep it straight on the dot, but there's more shit than we had to cover. And I want to thank you guys for being part of this. It's Solana Made Simple, or should I say Slurfing Made Simple. Make sure you guys get yourself some exposure. It's not financial advice. Do your own research. Join the spaces. I'm going to be supporting these projects that I've been part of, these coins that I've been part of, that I've got a lot of allocations to. Just because I want to see them succeed and I want to see my bags run. I want to see your bags run. It takes, a whole community to make this thing happen. And there's going to be a lot more to come. So I want to thank all of you for being part of this. It looks like we hit 89, almost tapped 100. I know we're going to get on the average and starting to hit those numbers. The more and more I do this, I don't know when I'll be back, but make sure you keep your notifications on because I'm sure enough going to be back before you know it. With that being said, guys, again, thank you so fucking much. You're the shit. And I'll